Okay?
Turn it off.
All right.
Turn off.
Just have a look here. The first thing we're going to talk about, I know you're interested in that, but block it out. Because unless you know this, yeah, I'm going to get through that. First of all, write it down. Yeah, I would say write it down. Now eat it. That's what they say in the word. First you write it, then you swallow it. You say, I got it. Okay, first of all, we are going to talk about, because I want you to be a better reader so you can read the Word of God. We're going to talk about syllables. Now, just like in English, what's a syllable? A syllable is a group of letters that are pronounced together in a word. So I'm going to show you how that the letters are grouped. So while you're pronouncing the word, you say, okay, 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 syllable, okay? So, there's rules, just like in English. Not a lot of hard rules. Hebrew has its rules. Okay. Hebrew rules, that sounds pretty good. Woohoo! You know? Okay, Hebrew rules. Kind of take a twist on that. Number 1. A syllable may not begin with a vowel. Why? Anybody know? Think. Why can't a syllable begin with a vowel? There were no vowels in the Hebrew. They were put there by the Masoretes as markings so we can pronounce and contain the sound and contain the definition and keep God's word. Preserve it. And to help us to pronounce it, to preserve it, because over time, you know how languages morph? I teach you languages morph and change. By the way, Brother Klein's Greek has not morphed. That's why it's good to pronounce it in modern Greek, because Greek has, when you look and compare languages linguistically, Greek has morphed very little. So stick with them. You pronounce it, you're going to know, wow, close to the Greek of the Bible. Close. You're going to do it. Okay? The Masoretes kept us from morphing. Isn't that good? We want to preserve God's word. Thank the Lord. Because it would be hard to guess something like that without really knowing. Okay. First of all, here's the first rule. A syllable may not begin with what? A vowel. So I taught you that. You got it in your head. Can't do it. No vowel. All right. Number 2. There are 2 kinds. 2 kinds of syllables. Okay? 2 kinds. The first kind, open syllable. So guess what the second kind is?
Close.
Good guess. So write it down so I can erase it. There's open and there's closed. The opposite. There's only 2. Easy. That's kind of good because Hebrew does things like open, close, perfect, imperfect. It's kind of neat. Not hard. Okay, ready? Open or closed. Now I'm going to talk about what those are. You know these things, so you're into the grammar. Simple grammar, but grammar. So you pass the reading, right? You're understanding some, and you're speaking a little, right? So you say ani, ani, ani. Now if you're a lady, you say ani mevina. Ani mevina. And you say kasat, kasat, kasat. It's small, just a little. Kasat, ivrit. Ani mevina kasat ivrit. I understand a little Hebrew. You're a man, you say eni mevin kasat ivrit. Kind of tough. Eni mevin kasat ivrit. Like that. Okay? You understand a little Hebrew. You notice something? Men say one thing and women say another.
That's true.
Different. Yeah. But it's, you understand? There's a separation. A holiness separation even in the language. There's a, God is specific about gender. Isn't that neat? It's cool, I think. The Lord only, I don't know, other languages do it, but you know Hebrew does it a lot. But anyway, okay, you ready? Which is a trip, because when you learn to say it in conversation with Hebrew one way for the man, then you got to learn the other way for the women. You got to make sure, hey, dummy, you just told a man, mashlo mech. And you're supposed to say it to a woman. Something's wrong. I've done it. Slipped out of it. Like, okay. Hopefully you didn't know it. When I say smarty, show off, that's what you get. Say the wrong word. Okay, so first syllable. First thing we're going to talk about is the open. Not hard. Well, I'll watch the time because I love it and I'll get into it and we'll stay stuck. The consonant plus a vowel. That's okay, sister. Unless your Christmas business.
No.
Most mine's not. Consonant. Vowel. Sha. Sha. Consonant, vowel. One syllable. You're reading it like sha. Alright? Now, let me show you what a closed is. Okay, got that? It's going once, going twice. Okay. Closed. Okay, I can write big. Can you see guys in the back? Closed syllable. Watch this. You're going to have a consonant plus the vowel. And what's next? What closes the door? Consonant. One in the front, vowel, consonant. Well, watch. It can be like this. And then say consonant, vowel, consonant. Lach, 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 or lach. Okay? See? Consonant, vowel, consonant. We saw the consonant, vowel, consonant, the syllables. Two kinds of syllables. One is open. This one's what? It's closed. Because it's got another consonant. So we go lach. Okay. Now, not hard, it's easy.
That's what you said.
Yeah, it's easy. No, I'm telling you, this is not hard stuff. Not hard stuff. You don't have to have the big degree, you can do it. Let's just say, an example. Let's see. Oh, I'll just skip down to that because I think that's easy enough that you can understand open and closed. If I make it harder, break it out with more detail, it's going to mess you up. I want you to know it simply. From when we read, you got it. The last syllable is usually the accented syllable, okay? When you're speaking. You just have to remember that. Let me write it down. And I'll show you when we read, okay? Now, if you write it down, we're going to move. Because I'm fixing to show you. The last syllable, and remember we're reading from right to left, is usually the accented syllable. But I'll show you. because I need to show you something special in the sentence so you know what's going on, okay? Well, that's all about syllables. That's all you need to know. Your book gets a little more technical, okay? Because we're already up to chapter 3 in the book. It gets a little more technical. Truthfully, I don't think you need to get any more technical. You can read the book, but I'm telling you, this is as technical as you need to get to learn how to read the word and learn how to parse the word. Don't knock yourself out. That's where we get, like, you're an older learner. It's like, perfect, you want it perfect, you want it perfect. No, you're good. I want to simplify it so that you can get it. These folks who write these books, they don't want it simple. They have a degree that long. They want to just teach. You get it? People are knocking themselves out in their classes in college just to hurry up. They've got to get through it to get the degree. That's the whole thing. So they're not really, I would say not all care, but a lot don't really care. They just want to get through it, get through this chapter, that chapter. I have to cover so much material in so much an amount of time. I want you to walk away from this class and what? And I mean that the very consulting read. I want you also to speak a little of it. Not just know it, not just understand a little, but be able to say some things. And be able to say some words that we know from our apostolic faith. Yeah, huh? All right. The next thing we're going to cover are Shva. Shva. Now I put down here on the other side for those of you sitting over there, the short vowels. What that means, I'll teach you. There are 3 very short vowels. I'm going to just put a little block there just so I can kind of show you. That's one of them. There's another right here, and I'll show you what it means. Remember the little one that's like an egg? You go eh, and for this one you go ah. Can't forget that, right? And you know, whenever that you see this little shva on the side of it, you know what it just means? You don't hang on it too long. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. It means it shortens the time that you say it. Short vowel. Shortens the time you say it. Is that easy enough to understand why they call it a short vowel? It's not like if it was just by itself, you went ah. Now you just go ah. Yeah, you see? It's got a shva, you just go ah, eh, ah. Not so, you don't wait on it so long. And you'll see as we read. Okay? A vowel mark plus that. And this is called the shva. Now, you guys got that? You all have it? Ladies?
Yeah.
I don't want to just say guys because that irritates me when my children say. And I'm like, hey, what guy you see? You see a guy? Something's wrong. I like to tease them. Okay, the shva. It occurs alone. It can occur alone. Or under. A consonant. Okay? Okay? It has 2. Here we go with the 2 again, huh? 2 different jobs. 2 different jobs. We're fixing to find out. One job is, I want you to guess this one. One job is vocal. Guess what the other one is? What's the opposite of vocal? Silent. Not hard. I'm trying to compartmentalize this and help you to group it. Okay, vocal or silent. Any more time? You need any more time? Okay. Here we go. Man, a little chalkboards. Woo-hoo. Down your chunk. Here we go. Now, a vocal schwa. I'm going to deal with the vocals. Okay? Evidently it says something. Okay? But it's a very short vowel, pronounced like the first E in the word severe. Think of it. You don't say severe, you say severe. Or you say fast as that. Okay? So that's how fast per vocal. Now let's just say I taught you this word the other day and maybe you're gonna remember it. It goes. For those who were here this morning, boy, you're fortunate, huh? You got it twice, poor things. Okay. Talk about that other song later. Now, when we first began Hebrew class, we talked about what? Deuteronomy. And we called it what? Da-va-rim. Because it's the E. Watch. I taught them this morning this. This is what you're pronouncing. Da. Da. Va. This is the E sound. E. This gives it a Y sound. But when it's together, it's going to be like if you said the E and the I. Even if you couldn't figure it out or can't remember that vowel, you just say da va re, because it's a Y sound, the yod, ma. So this is a trick in learning to read Hebrew. You say da, ba, ra, ma. This is, so it's just going to say the da. A, E. A, E. Da, ba, ra, ma, A, E. Ready? Da, ba, re, ma. E, im. Davarim. Not hard. It's not hard. We take it apart like this. This plus, and remember, this is the vet, not the one working on animals, is the vet without the ball, the va sound, da va, okay? Be sure I get it right, da plus va.